used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with. This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, leave me there and I'll wait to save me, a superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. In every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, leave me there and I'll wait to save me, a superhero in your sleep. A superhero.
Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. Okay, let's get rid of the title screen. Oh, game sounds. We've got no game sounds. Turn that on. That would be a really good start. Okay, I think sound-wise, I think we're good. I'm getting the hang of this with setting everything up now. So I watched the stream back. The volume seemed a little bit peaky on the microphone in the last stream. So I think I've adjusted that slightly, and I think I about got the actual background music okay in the last stream. So, but if it's a bit wonky or whatever, let me know in the comments or whatever. Just drop it in the chat, and I'll adjust it as I need to. So, without further ado, we are gonna jump into getting some of this stuff done. So. Right, yeah, this is Camelot, and that is a load of shulker boxes sitting right there. I keep walking over this area right over here. We're going to sleep because I can't remember the last time I slept, and I don't want phantoms eating my face. Yeah, so hopefully if I've got some more time on this stream, I'm going to work a little bit more on this sort of area outside. I want to do a lot more on the inside because this is a humongous build and I need to get some of the stuff done to it. So obviously, for any of those of you who haven't seen what Camelot actually looks like, it looks like this. Let's go and have an aerial view, shall we? Let's go and have a look at it as we approach Camelot. Right. So right, let's go a bit further away. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do with this, and I'm going to do that off camera and things like that because I think it's going to be one of them grindy sort of things that's going to take several hours. I don't quite know what I want to do with it. I want to mix up some of the blocks and things like that, but yeah. So, yeah, as we walked towards the castle, we've got this drawbridge area. I'm going to do some other stuff on here, you know, like putting some statues up here and other little bits and bobs to make it a little bit more visually interesting. And the walkways are connected now to the ground, so we don't just fall into a bit of despair. And we don't break our ankles when we try and get down below. But yeah, I think this castle actually looks like really good right now. But the one thing that I might actually change is the sea lanterns. See these sea lanterns? That's pretty loud. The sea lanterns that's sitting on the corner, I may actually change them to frog lights. because I think I really do think that those are a little bit too in your face. It is what it is for now. You know what? We may need to go and get some more food, so let's go and jump over to here and see if we can get some. Go into the storage room and grab some more food. What we got? Yeah, let's do that. 64. That should do for today's episode. We shouldn't use 64 bits of pork. I probably need to go and restock that chest as well. I'm seriously thinking about actually setting up a little shop as well in the sort of shopping district as a pork chop farm. So, right, I can't remember where I left my shulker boxes. I think it may have been up like in the bedroom area. So let's go and try up there, because I was literally falling asleep on my last stream, and I do apologise for that, because I was so tired. I'd had a really busy day. I should have grabbed some lanterns as well. That was my fault. We'll get up to here. So yeah, all our kit's up here. So in the last stream we did this, like we set up all these rooms, and we did spawn proof it, I think. I don't know if we spawn proofed up these. No? Oh, the staircase up here, isn't it? I can't remember if yeah, we did spawn proof up here as well. So I'm gonna need to bring back the like Matica design, because that's where all my walls are and things like that. But obviously the interiors themselves, I have no plans on what to do with them. It's just like a very blank canvas in all of the little areas. And these are going to be like quarters for people to sort of stay in. So we're going to have a little think about what to do with those. So I am going to need some stuff. Are you serious? I've literally exhausted all that stone that I had in the last episode. I did put the floor in though, so that's one thing. So, schematic placements. Let's bring this back on. And where is it? It's at Y73. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I only did the initial floor plan on this when I built this in Creative. Because obviously this entire castle was designed in Creative. And then I took a Lightmatica design of the castle. I do still add to it, and then I bring the design back, or just that room design. But yeah, so we've only got the base print for this. Let's keep those on, because I don't want creepers blowing my stuff up. And I'm pretty sure that'll happen if I don't. We may need to go and get more stone. That won't be fun. Oh, no, I think I might actually have another shulker box worth of stone, actually. Because I think I got a double chest of stone, and I only used, like, half the double chest, so yeah, that should be in the storage box. Right, what I'm planning on doing as well is shifting the torches from where they are on the walls. So we've got plenty of... See right there, we just had a momentary, like, red patch. That's really what I am not wanting. Let's put that up there. That up there, and I can see another red patch just here. So let's do that. Remove that and put that there. And let's put one of these up here. That should light all this up. Right, okay. So we've got a blank canvas to work with. I'm going to need some cobblestone and some andesite, which I didn't bring with me. Because I want to make this wall follow the rest. So, in fact, do you know what? I'm going to go and get that now, because I can put all the lanterns up and everything like that. Let's just jump out of here and fly. We can turn that off. Oh! Great flying, Swifty! Crash right into a roof. So we can just get out here and grab some... Right. We want some lanterns. Let's go down this way first, and let's go and get... we're going to need some cobblestone. Wow. We're like... We're going to need some more stone, that's a definite. You know what, let's put it in a shulker box. Let's be smart about this. Let's put all this up here. And let's be a little bit more... Don't need that on. Let's be a little bit more clever how we do it. I'm up there. Stone. Take another few more of those. And then andesite. That's the andesite. So I'm really starting to run out of andesite. I've used so much andesite in this build. And I think a lot of my andesite was actually crafted. Oh! Because I think I actually had to craft some of my andesite out of diorite and gravel. So I was actually burning diorite, but now I'm just... If I find big patches of it and stuff and I collect it, I just turn it straight in. I have no plans to ever use diorite in a build. I just do not like the block. It might be wise to take this one upstairs. Yeah, let's take it up with us. And let's go in. Right, I can actually now... Let's turn the placement off of that now, because we don't need that on anymore. Let's take some cobble, take some stone, some andesite, more andesite, more cobble, more stone, more stone. Right. Lonely one up there. Right. And I want to kind of mimic the actual rest of the wall, which isn't that difficult to do. Shouldn't take very long. However, let's make sure that I've got all different types on the hotbar, so it's going to be easier. We could do this. Maybe better to do it like this, actually. Yeah, like that. I like this sort of like block worky effect. Let's stick a bit of stone in that one. Stone is going to be the most prominent. We'll... I think when a castle's like all stone, it just washes the whole build out. So breaking it up with andesite or any other blocks that you wanted to use really does help. Sort of really just break up the monotony of just grey, because you add these other little textures into there. And personally, it may not be for everybody and everybody's liking, but I personally like it. I think it's like a really good mix. And it's pretty much tried and tested. Just the addition of like other little stone blocks, you know, like the bricks and stuff. I didn't want to add bricks. Oh. Yeah, that happened. Let's get that up there. These ones are hardly ever even gonna see, but we'll do them anyway. Stone there. This is like just completely random, but with a little tiny thought process into it. Because like I said, I like this sort of like blocky pattern that you get. You see, like these blocks, it's like certain areas, and I like that. I probably could get rid of some of this as well. And I'm gonna put a torch up there as well. Keep it in sort of, so we're not in complete darkness. With those there. Yeah. It's gonna get dark in here now. Cobblestone, I think. This went on here. Now that. Looks like that. Yes, it's looking a little bit more fancy. And this has gotta be. Yikes. Stick this up here. A little bit of that down there. Andesite, andesite. Stone. Stone, stone, stone. Think we need a little bit more fusion with the cobble now. Don't want it to start to look like a Tetris wall either. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. That was silly. Stone area here. I'm going to fall down these stairs in a minute, I know it. I'm going to jump right off into oblivion. Stone. Okay, yeah, that works. Really have that much cobblestone around that area, so let's cobble it up a bit. Well, probably a bit of cobble go there. Same here as well. Stone, stone. Ah, I don't want you there. I would like you there. That. And side there. So sort of matches into that. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing now. Have a look at that. Underside. Stone. Stone. Okay, so that's that wall done. That's probably going to be like one of the hardest bits to do. So we can put all this away now, and the site. Get rid of that. Now we need stone. I really messed my chest up earlier, didn't I? So is there... Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, that looks more manageable. And now we can build all these walls up. These I'm not bothered about them all being stone. I might come back at a later point. You know, and maybe put stone bricks into these ones. But I'm really not that... because we're never really going to be up this side of the castle very often. So this... I might do like a sort of different block palette for this. I don't want this to take forever, because the interior for this is just going to be there to just show it's there. There's no going to be real rhyme or reason for it, because like I say, it's just if somebody wants to come and walk around the castle, they've got something visually interesting to look at. But it'll be the interior that's what they'll be looking at, rather than the actual walls themselves. But I do think at some point later on in this season, I will come back and add some stone bricks into here and just fancy it up a little bit. I want a stair block up there, so we'll take those out. In fact, I probably would be better building all the door sections first. That might be a smart move. Planning for this, though, there is no actual plan on what I'm putting in here, so suggestions is very welcome. But this, I can tell you what this area is going to be. This is going to be where all like the guard captains and things like that are going to be living. So you've got downstairs, which is going to be like the foot soldiers and archers and things like that. So their rooms are going to be in here. So obviously there'll be multiple beds in each one. Just very, very basic accommodation. And then we'll spruce this like little hallway up. We maybe build some little statues and stuff in there. But up here, it needs to be an area a little bit more luxury. This may actually, because it's a curve, like the L shape, we may put this into like some form of washroom or bathroom. And then upstairs further, this is the king's bedroom. So, because obviously he's got like the entire sort of perimeter out here to like sit and look at and things like that. So what I want to do is I want to get all this wall built so we can actually start like on the woodwork for the roofs. That's going to be a ton of fun. I did bring scaffolding, so I don't think I'm going to be as lucky as I did downstairs, where I could literally just stand on the floor and just do it all. Yeah. So I need some sort of like inspiration, like on what the captain's quarters are going to look like. Whoops. Okay, we'll just leave that there. Wow, certainly eating through this stone at an incredible rate. I did bring more stone with me as well, and I think we're going to run out of that as well. That's going to be marvellous. So, I calculated the other day, on the last, between the last stream and the last time that I was on, I spent a stack and a half of diamonds in the shopping area. And I don't even remember what I bought. I know I bought dyes, and I did buy some flowers. But the one thing that I'm now starting to get really kind of... not desperate, but something that I'm using quite a lot of is coral. Because luckily we do actually have a coral shop in the shopping area. Because on the outside, I'm using a lot of the coral and like turning it to dead coral. Especially the brain... is it the brain coral? Because I think that looks like actual... I do actually believe the texture of that looks more realistic cobblestone than the actual cobblestone block. So I've been using that quite heavily outside, and as you've already seen, the area of that is quite big. And I was using it very sparingly to start with, because I didn't have much of it. I mean, I know I could go and buy it, but it wouldn't mean another mining trip for more diamonds. Because after Microsoft did their thing with my account and I lost my other account, I didn't lose everything, but I did have diamonds actually about my person, and I think I actually had a full stack of diamond blocks, like diamond ore blocks, in my inventory, which probably that's annoyed me more than anything else. And just the actual frustration of logging in to tell me my account's been blocked for no reason whatsoever. And then me having to... oh, I'm kind of lucky because I had a camera account. So I just switched my accounts over to this one, to the Swifty TM one. Sorry, to the Swifty UK one. But if I didn't have had that, I would have had to buy Minecraft again, because I have no way of getting that password back, because they blocked my associated account with that account. I'm still raging about it, like quite bad actually. And the best part is that you have like literally no way of contacting them, and then every time that you contact them, you send an email. And then they want you to prove you are who you are. And it's like, how can I prove who I am? There's like literally no way that I can do that. If you can't... I mean, fair enough. There's got to be... you've got to have some security on your stuff, else anyone could get into your anyone could get into all your personal emails and stuff and your accounts. I understand that part. But there must be a scenario where they've locked both your email accounts. Microsoft. Yeah. Wow, is that all we had left? 9 of those. And I think I took every... yeah, I did. I took all the stone blocks. Wow, we just had enough of them and no more. Right. Wood. I did bring a lot of this. Was there... I could have swore I had more than 2 stair things. Is that all I had left after that last episode? After that last thing? Okay, so that's weird. 42. That isn't going to be enough. I don't really want to be going chopping wood today. That's something that is not in my agenda at all. Should I... Are these full blocks or are these half blocks. I think these were full. Yeah, they were. So, that could be interesting. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up an entire floor of... I'm going to set up an entire floor of scaffolding. Because one, I can walk right through it, and two, it breaks easy. And then I should be able to... No? Yes. I'm not going to waste wood. Necessarily. Oh, we fell off. Marvellous. Let's get back up there. Right, and now I need these fellows. Let's use the 26 first. Excuse me. What? No. That was not on the itinerary for today. Right, let's go and put them there. Let's... Yep, that's that. That was relatively painless. So that's the first roof in. And now it's just like a repeat of that process. We're gonna need some more doors too. We'll have to make some more doors. So I think we'll do the same scenario as the last one. It literally doesn't take very long, does it, to put this down? I know I could put layers of dirt down on the floor and thing, but this is easier to break. And it doesn't take any of the durability out of my shovel. Or my spade. But, come on, in there. Thank you. No, didn't want you there. And then, like, cove-in part around all this. We're gonna have to craft some more of these stairs up. Let's get that off of the floor. Put that above the door for now. I think that's probably where the lights are going to... Oh, that's the reason why I used a full block. Oh, this is a big room. So this is going to have to be an important person's room. Same as this one, because these are two massive rooms. So maybe the generals or something would live in these ones. You know, maybe the generals or something. I know, like, the whole motto is we need to do something to unsquare this room off as well, because this looks fairly rubbish right now. And I'm not happy with that at all. So we could do something fancy in here, actually. I need some ideas. I'm really need some ideas. This is going to take a lot of wood. So let's do the smaller ones first. Oh, this is a very small room. So right, okay. Yep, that can go right like that. I need to start designing the quest as well for the Knights of the Round Table. I've had some ideas on what I could do. However, oh, let's just leave that on. No. Yeah, so I've had an idea. One idea. And that's to, like, make a sort of challenge where the person has to complete, like, a mission where they'll have to go on, like, an exploration mission and find something, and that thing would then lead them here. So obviously, the last thing would be a compass, and the compass would be set to this here castle. And yeah, they would have to, like, complete the mission, then come into the castle to become a member of the Knights of the Round Table. And then they're going to do, like, all sorts of interesting little missions and stuff. And I think that will actually be even better in once, like, the 1.20 gets here as well, because it could be all sorts of little challenges and stuff that we could do and things that we could find. In fact, I am going to put my bed down right here. Let's have a little look, see what we've got. Oh, is this the stuff that I bought from? No, that wasn't. This may have been, like, the tulips and stuff. That may have been what I bought from the shopping district. Spruce wood. Yeah, we need. I'm gonna run out of wood. That's evident. I didn't really want to get involved in all that today. Right, that should be enough. Now I'm more concerned about I'm actually now more concerned about. In fact, I think I've still got half a double chest of spruce logs kicking about in my storage unit, so I don't know why I'm that fussed about it. Right. Come on. The other sort of thought process that I'm going through right now on here is to keep all these interiors very, very simple, because there's so many of them. I don't want them too elaborate, you know, just so that one, it's going to take me like 2 years to to do the entire castle if I did like really elaborate interiors. And there's obviously lots of other things going on that I want to get done. There's other things that I'm really excited about doing. Because obviously the one thing I am not is I am not a builder. I like my redstone. Oh, let's go and build some doors as well. So that's there. It's 6 for now. Watch there be 7. That's the wrong way. On these here. That's right. Okay. That's wrong. This one needs to be on the other side. That's it. Yep. Them two on the inside, them two on the outside. Okay, so that's fairly painless. Did I finish that? Do you know what? I'm lost now in my own. I did finish that room, yeah. So it's now on to the bigger rooms. Did I lose some scaffolding? Piece of scaffolding kicking about in here somewhere. I did have 64, didn't I? I'm sure I had 64 pieces of scaffolding when I started this. Well, that's a bit weird. Maybe one despawned or something that I broke when I was messing about doing collecting the wood and stuff. It's cheap enough to replace. I think I've got loads of it. I've not got as much as I did last season. In season 2, I had 2 double chests worth of scaffolding to build the Borg cube. That was ridiculous because it was at build height, and that. Oh, do you know what? I'll just do. No, I'll go and get some more. Yeah, I thought I did bring more than 1 stack. Yeah, there was that many. It was that high, right up to build height, and I had to build up the walls to decorate all the sides. I had to make floors. And then the one thing that I found is I was using dirt as my platforms, but I soon found out it was taking a ridiculous amount of time to climb up one side, walk to the other side, and then do what I needed to do there, and then walk all the way back and then down. So I ended up having like this sort of effect, like if imagine this on a bigger scale, like that, and then a piece of scaffolding set there, then a section like that, and like that, and I was climbing up here, walking across there, and then I could get down at any point. It was, I had that much scaffolding, and I remember having to. The starter base was actually covered in bamboo at one point when I was grinding all the materials to make the scaffolding. My actual starter base where my Borg sphere was like on a big hill, and that entire hill was like literally covered in bamboo. But because I was sort of like paired up with Ninja last year, I mean, I got a lot of help doing that. The one thing that I had absolutely tons of that I had to do no work at all was string, because I built this I built this mob grinder, and we just left it running. Every time that we were on, it would just keep on. It would just keep on doing its thing. It wasn't fast. It wasn't a mentally fast mob farm. But do you know what? Like all season, we never ran out of string or gunpowder or anything like that. So I literally am thinking about building another mob farm. Well, I don't really need a mob farm because I have tons of string now. I have tons of leather. I have tons of... The only thing I don't have is gunpowder. We have someone on the server that is selling rockets. I prefer duration 3 rockets rather than duration 1. But I think I would like to have the ability to actually have gunpowder. Because one thing that I don't really particularly like is not having a resource. We're gonna definitely gonna need a torch up here. Okay, we're all good with that. With the light levels in here. Okay, the roofs are taking a lot longer than what I thought. Well, yeah. Are they really, actually? Are they taking longer? Probably not taking... I'd probably be doing them quicker if I wasn't, like, talking at the same time and things like that, but maybe they're actually going, like, at a decent speed for doing it on stream. See, this is what I think happened the last time, is I did this and lost. Right, okay, so there we go. Now we can get this room done. At least using a full block up on the ceiling is going to allow me to put, like, my lights on the ceiling rather than on the floor. And then trying to having to cover them with... But yeah, again, I might still do that anyway. Because that is just a method that I really like. It's like... I think the lanterns will probably look better anyway. Oh. I'll be glad when the ceilings are done. So after you've done like quite a few of these, they do get really tedious. I used to love using these stair blocks, but after last season and the test server that we did for this, the Craftwise 3 test server, eek, it was. I've really started to hate the blocks. Just use so many of them and I'm all going in the wrong directions, and yeah, sometimes you just cannot get away from using them because it does give you that much needed definition that you need sometimes. And I mean, the amount of these things that's out here, like that, like there's one right here, and all of the roofs were all made with these things, and yeah, sometimes you just can't get away from using them. Right, okay, so now I'm in somewhat of a predicament because now this is the point now where I don't actually know what I'm doing. I literally have no idea what I'm doing now. I think I want to work. I'm not really bothered about working on the ceiling. I know it's disgusting and it's horrible. I want to work on these bedrooms, but I probably work on the downstairs ones first. Let's collect that. And one thing I want to do is I want to... Oh, that already has changed, hasn't it? That is what it is. It's going to have to stay like that now. Why do I just have a random torch in my inventory? Okay. So, I need to make interiors for all of these, and I don't know what to do. I literally have no ideas. I want to make bunk beds. I need grey wool. I need grey wool. Right, let's go and take an empty shulker because I've got this idea. We're going to make some beds. And I want the beds to be grey down here. That's false a habit, by the way. Is clicking that bed when I walk past it. Wool. Wool. Where is all my wool? In here. The one wool I don't have is grey. Oh, it's gonna cost me. Oh, here we go again. Right. I'm gonna have to go and get grey wool. Hello, biggie boy. Take your experience. I don't want your sword. Or your meat. Wool is so expensive right now. I like how empty this area is now ever since the half slabs are put down. It's so much safer. The amount of times that I've been chased by a piglin down there. I've gone the wrong way. This shop really should be in the shopping district. I think it's down that end. Right. We'll go with the light grey. Is it 2 diamonds still per stack? Well, 1 diamond per stack. Okay, so we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. I think I've got the other colours that I need. You know what? I've probably got grey wool in my starter base as well. Oh, I brought the wrong shulker box. Ah. Well, I had an empty shulker box there, I know I did. And I brought the one that was nearly full. I would be pretty positive that I actually do have grey wool down here. Oh, one. So is there anything else that I'm going to need from up here? I'll take some copper blocks. They may come in handy. And these achievements, by the way, is because I lost my count. So... everything that gets used out of here now just seems to be... we could use some of the little mini blocks. Maybe a thing. What else could we use? I think we've got plenty of those in the base where I'm at. Lanterns, though, I do need those. Blueberries? I think I've got plenty of those up there. Calcite is nice. But I have no idea how I would use that. Oh, I know what I need to do while I'm here. I need to empty my iron. So, yeah, let's go and put that up there and put a kit in there. Oh, I bet this is so overflowed. Right, let's do the overflow first. I bet this is filled right the way back up through the hoppers. I haven't done this in... yeah, it is well full. Wow. This is the overflow. This isn't the actual main storage. And obviously there's more of these barrels up here as well. So when this is locked, and this is all full of iron, this can't produce bone meal. Although I do have a fair bit of bone meal. I'll just craft these into blocks. And there'll be ones up here. They're all full as well, so nothing can get through. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Right, let's go and store these. Put these into the iron storage room. I didn't start to fill those yet. I know why I shut that because I'm going to be back there in a moment. We'll let that refill. The overflow, and we'll do this. Oh, that's a lot of iron. I was gonna make this like really insane iron farm this season. I don't need it. I literally do not need it, and I don't know. I don't think it's worth building it for the amount of like. It's pretty much lag free, but I already have that much iron that I wouldn't use it. I mean, and I don't think there's no point in building something that I'm not going to use. And I know for inside here, there's another. Yeah. I may actually leave that uncovered now because and there's more golems, there's more iron coming in. I just cleared that a second ago. That's how quick this thing is. Cleaning the backlog is a pain. It's literally a pain. It will clear itself out now. But in its current state, when it gets to this much, it's actually broken. Even that's full. So the hopper system underground will all be full too. Yikes. Right. So there is this and that and that. Right. I think I'm going to need to go and get myself a drink in a minute. My throat is getting so sore. And I'm going to let this fill. I'm going to go for a quick break and a quick refreshment break. And I'll be back very shortly and we'll get some more of this stuff done. Yeah, we'll get some more of it done. We'll just let this fill a little bit more. Because I want this iron farm running because I don't need a bone meal as such, but I do. Because the one thing that I want is sea pickles, and I need the bone meal for the sea pickle farm. So, right. I'll leave you some music, and I will be back very shortly.